Hey, what's going on, people? Okay, so this is hopefully this will be a much quicker video than the last one. I bought a house in Spokane near Rowan and Fleming Street, okay? And I decided to get the water tested when I was over at Home Depot. They got a free test, right, for homeowners. So I did the little deal and sent it in, and like 3 days later they called me right away and they're like, yeah, you probably shouldn't be drinking the water, it's pretty bad. Okay. And I had a feeling it was pretty bad because when I took the shower heads off, they were corroded and disgusting with water deposits and all that jazz, right, from all the heavy minerals and who knows what else is in these pipes. This house is from 1955. It's a little bit of a fixer-upper, but all in all, it's in pretty good shape, really. It's got the biggest kitchen I ever saw for an older house. But anyway, I digress. So I went out I think it was at Home Depot, and I got this thing, which comes with a water tester. Okay. So I was kind of curious to see what it said for a second opinion, basically. Okay, so you want to make sure the hold is off, because that will give you a bad reading. When you stick it in, it'll keep it at that same deal. Okay, so this is the tap water, which says 128. Now, just in case you don't believe me, okay, do it again. This little guy over here was super corroded as well. Okay, so once again, it's back at zero, right? Drop it in, and it shoots up to, that's 136. Lovely. Okay. This I just got out of the refrigerator, which I'm totally willing to do again. I don't care. Okay, so it's back to zero. Okay, I'm going to stick it in the water. What is it reading? 0. Okay, I don't know exactly what that is testing for. I couldn't really figure that out on the little deal, but it says 0. Put it in this one, boom. Now it's 142. 143, sorry, my bad. Pull it out, drop it back down, stick it back in this one. It is 0. Okay, I'm going to lay this down, pour this water out, or better yet, I'll take the crappy one. I'll pour that out. Okay. This is really hard to do by yourself, by the way. So we don't cause a big mess. Come on. Oh, I'm so weak. All right, let's see here. By the way, this thing has the biggest, I got here last night at almost midnight, so there's not much. I got staples, ketchup, beer, Pepsi Zero. That stuff down there, the owner left me. But that's what it looks like. It's the biggest filter I ever saw. It goes all the way to the bottom. So, okay, so back to the test. The machine is still on. I haven't turned it off yet, okay? So I'll just put it in here. And it's back to 0. Okay, here's the clean cup. That was reading 0. Okay, so it still says 0. Pull it out, shake it a little bit. I don't even know if I need to shake it. Put it over here. Whoa, don't tip it over. Drop it in, and it skyrockets. Now it's 166. Pretty sure it said 167 there for a second. So anyway, I am no longer drinking tap water. out of this house until I get a water filtration thing going. Yeah, so it's a little alarming. Anyway, but it is an older house, so, you know, you kind of got to expect to have a few things to have to fix. But anyhow, okay, so there you have it. That thing takes a little while to drain. It's not like you pour the water in and it just pours out. You got to let it sit for a bit. It holds about 2 gallons, I think. I think it said it holds 2 gallons. 30 cup dispenser. I could have sworn it said how many gallons that is, but anyway. I haven't got this open. But that is what it looks. Get the light off it. That's what it looks like. So I'm thinking it's probably doing a damn good job. I don't know if a water filtration system is going to do as good of a job. I'm not being paid by anybody. Just a little bit of a rattled citizen that could have been drinking some pretty bad water. If you go to Home Depot, right by the exit, or even if you go inside, just ask, and they will, oh, here's a thing right here. You might want to pause it to read that, but, oh, $2.50 off. Bummer, I already bought them. Oh, well. Big savings. So, anyway, if you can, get a tester and test your water, because you just never know. The water looks nice and clean. Look how clean that water looks. You really can't tell. Hold on a minute. I was starting to say you can't tell them. You really can't tell them apart. They look about the same to me. I mean, there's this blue thing back here. And when you're looking inside, looks good. That's the cold water. Yeah, okay, this is the tap water, because the cup's not as cold. That looks pretty darn good. When I taste it, it tastes like it's got just a little bit of, I want to say it's slightly oily maybe. It doesn't really taste bad, but it does taste like old pipes. And that does taste significantly better. Plus it's refrigerator, so I'm sure that helps too. But there you have it. If you can get one of these testers, just buy the tester and test your water. They can't be that expensive. And you're talking about your health, right? So it's not like it's $100 or anything. But yeah, okay. Good luck, folks. Oh, by the way, when we bought this house, this is the window in front of the kitchen sink, and we're like, why in the hell would somebody put a air conditioner through the glass? It's actually through the glass, and I can tell you this house gets pretty warm, and that thing does an amazing job keeping the kitchen nice and cool. This is just the beginning of summer. What is it today? This is gotta look it up. Sunday, May 12th, 2019. The plan is to make that a gas fireplace with the fire glass, you know. There's, for some strange reason, nobody made it a gas fireplace, and the natural gas is right underneath the floor in the basement where the hot water heater is. It's like, why, you know, all you gotta do is drill a hole. And there's another 3/4 fireplace down in the basement that's finished. So I would show you the view from here, but I don't know if it'll probably won't work. Anyway, okay, so I guess that's all I have to say. I'm not sure if this video was any shorter than the last one or not. Alrighty, have a good night.